So, I am one day out to the NABBA Mr. Scotland. We're not really doing a peak week of sorts for numerous reasons. The main one being too many times of protein. Won't lie, this TWP protein is fucking fantastic. Technically I have 3 tubs on the go. Romano's got the other one. What is this one telling myself? Anyway, because I'm competing next week at 2 Bros and I've got to make weight under 90 kilo, we're not really doing a peak. So today's my normal baseline diet. Today was the lightest I've ever been this prep. So I weighed in this morning at a whole staggering massive 88 kilo. You know you're in prep when you've got a favourite fucking teaspoon. Yeah, so it's 88 kilo this morning, really dry, really crisp. I'll remember to post the video here. I've just finished my coffee, literally just necked it, and it's just fucking dead to me. So really actually happy with the look. This is by a country fucking mile my best ever, and the irony is the last time I competed on the day I was 87 kilo. So I'm maybe like, as we realised that, maybe 86, 87, but the tissue I'm carrying is far greater, and obviously the plan is to never be this light again. So I'll be doing a big off season when it comes to it. So this meal is it's meant to be 40 grams of oats, but I'm doing the Whey's pudding you get from fucking ESN, just because I find it sits a bit light on my stomach, and I want my waist to be cinched right in tomorrow. Yesterday was a no carb day, so I had a good bit of veg. I usually wouldn't mind, because in the past I've been doing that no carb day on my rest day with a lot of vegetables, a lot of fibre. But then I'm competing on the Sunday, so I've got the Friday and the Saturday to kind of allow that fibre to kind of pass, drop my veg right down, and have my waist and everything, stomach cinched right in. But because I don't have that, kind of having to adjust it. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of berries in this meal as well, because obviously I do a lot of veg, so that does contain some carbs, not a lot, but some. So I'm just replacing that with a little bit of berries, not a lot, but a little bit of berries, just to kind of help things move. I find fruit doesn't bag me up nowhere near as much as veg, so there is a bit of a thought process to it. I've got a haircut in about 40 minutes to just trim this up. I've been sitting pretty much all morning fucking about with my Google Sheets that I use for clients. I'm doing a lot on the back end at the moment with my coaching business, so today is a day off from working in the gym, and it's allowed me to kind of like really get, I won't lie, I've gotten a shit ton done with regards to the coaching sheets. So I would say I do a day in the life, but today I'm literally going to eat, go get my haircut, come back, eat, train, come home, eat, play about with these sheets, and then tan, and that's it. I do have 5 guys to have later on tonight, but because we don't have to drive anywhere or stay anywhere with it being 45 minutes away, it allows a lot more kind of freedom and some stress off with this weekend. I do plan to pretty much film as much as I can between now and like Saturday night, with the new fancy camera. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some cool stuff as well tomorrow when Brad gets a look at me in the morning. but we shall see. Cracking. So, back from getting my hair cut about an hour ago. I like it. I think the missus likes it. Gonna have to message Liam and say sorry because I betrayed him and went to another barber. About to go train after eating my pre-workout meal, so I'm just making the pre-post, which is just good old rice pudding from ESN. The TWP protein, the gold one. Told you I've loads of tubs. It is fucking fantastic in this ricey mush. So we're both actually, Roman and I, doing a bit of work right now. So once I eat, we'll shoot off to the gym, train, get photos and a video done for Brad. I'll get some snappy pics again that I can post on the gram because I'm now an influencer dickhead apparently. And I got a Five Guys tonight. So rather than coming back to go back out, we're just going to Five Guys and I'll just eat it cold. Because I can't be bothered going out again either. Need to pop to the shops and grab some little things like dates. Big fan of a date. They're fucking fan-dabby dozy. Every client that I give them to that doesn't want to eat them, you're all retards and you're all missing out. Fantastic source of potassium. And actually I've noticed it helps kind of shift everything that sits on my stomach. That bit better, which obviously when you're peaking and when you're about to stand on stage and look at trunks, the last thing you want to do.
The last thing you want to do is use a shit.
So yeah, gym time soon. So gym time. Now I just spoke about what the plan is with regards to training. It's my normal chest day, push day. So I'm not actually doing like the whole peaking, pulling back approach to training because we just want to run through it, just treat it like any other day. The only thing that is going to slightly change is just how close I go to failure. So my volume's the same, session's the same, weight will probably be identical to last week, but rather than taking sets to failure, I'm going to stop like 1 off, 2 off failure, just to allow kind of for minimal amount of fluid or water build up from the session. I'm not one to think that training my chest makes my chest look watery, because it doesn't, but just for the argument that I am competing tomorrow, I want to look as fresh and as crisp as possible. I just want the look to be spot on the money. But I am training Ramon, and I'm hopefully going to be able to train relatively quick, because last time we trained at Flex on a Friday before a show, fucking everyone and their mum wanted to talk, which I get to a degree. I work there, I PT there, but days like today when I kind of just want to be left to my own devices, just fuck off, for lack of a better word. Hey? Like even today, it's the first day off I've had of work in maybe 8-9 weeks, and the only thing Romana and I have discussed is business things, really. So it kind of gives you a good idea kind of where my headspace is at. So, no time for chit chat. So 2 sets in, nothing major. Been doing the Smith instead of the bar simply because I'm a skinny little bitch and I don't want to rip my shoulders out this fucking socket. So incline Smith it is. Ironically, in the off season, I was stronger on the barbell than I was on this Smith machine because on flex you can have 2. So take that as you will. Because in the off season I was getting 160 for 165 sets of 8 on the bar, and then in the same week I would struggle with 150 on the Smith for like 6. So such is life. But I'm enjoying it. I think going into the off season I'm going to be doing a bit more flat pressing on the Smiths, or this Smith in particular, just because it hits things nicely. So GM press, done 3 sets there. Ironically, I'm not down in weight on any movement, which is quite nice. So last week I got 120 for 15, 140 for 7 or 8, then 120 again for 12, and then incline Smith, and I just got 20 for 12 or 13, 140 for 6, and then 120 again for like 10, and then the same thing there. Same reps, same weights, but a few reps shy, which is nothing to worry about. I've got my 1 shoulder compound to do now, high incline Smith press, so a bit of front delt, a bit medial, but also trying to get this like upper pec region, which I'm a big fan of. This is the plan I'll be running come off season time as well, so that's why I've kind of made a few quick adjustments the past 2 weeks with regards to my training. It's meant to be a rest pause set, but I'm just going to do my 1 hard set. I might drop it. We'll see how I'm going. I'm feeling good. first done. Actually managed comfortably my top set from last week, and then just drop set it because it's feeling decent. So one set there into one set of dumbbell fly, double drop set there. Last week I'd used the Gymleco machine fly, but like the bench, just because it's arched and it feels good. But today I can't really be bothered with an over exuberant setup. 2 more sets for a chest press, some side delt, cable fly, triceps, and I'm done. So just over an hour. I'll be done. Just over an hour session and I'll be done. Rather, prep, brain is prepping. gym done. We've just went to pick up more of my shoes that I bought off Vinted, and I'm getting in trouble. Oopsies. In my defence, I took on a couple of new clients last week, and that's paid for the shoes.
I don't even have any words to say right now.
What was I going to say?
Good session.
Session, yes. My strength didn't dip, which was nice. Managed to, not that I was trying to maintain my strength, but it's a good indication of kind of where my body's at with how fresh I'm feeling, and thus that carries on to how the visuals are and how I'm looking with regards to posing and stuff. This is definitely I wouldn't say it's the fullest I've been, because it was just enough of a pump that I felt it, but I did start to fade a bit between sets, which is kind of why I stopped filming as much, because I just kind of wanted to get in and get out. So I trained that session, usually takes me about 98 minutes to 2 hours. Obviously I'll be training with someone, and that was just over an hour and 10 I'd say. So it's a wee bit quicker pace, but my strength didn't dip on all the big stuff. Now we are off to Five Guys to pick up my burgers and chips tonight. It's not a burger, it's an Royale with cheese. And then we're going to Asda. Or Aldi. And then we'll go do a very, very, very brief grocery run. I say we. I think I've been to the shop 6 times this whole prep. Maybe 8. Because Miss Hogg has been, don't know. Which I won't lie, for anyone prepping or going to prep and you have a very supportive partner, get them to do all the food shopping. Even if you give them the money, get them to do all the food shopping. Because this prep, I've not thought once about chocolate or cookies or any of that, and the biggest part of it is because it's outside, out of mind. Although there's bits and bobs in the house, Romana does quite well with kind of keeping it away from where I'm going in the kitchen. And then because I've not been going to many, like going to Lidl, Aldi, Asda, Tesco, wherever the fuck, to buy stuff, I'm not even seeing it in my peripheral. I'd have to actually go out my way to go into a shop to buy that stuff, or to even see it, which has been a massive, I don't want to say hack, but help this prep. It's one of the random things I've noticed that's been very, 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 very beneficial. So yeah, I feel quite buzzing off that pre. Actually go out my way to go into a shop to buy that stuff, or to even see it, which has been a massive, I don't want to say hack, but help this prep. It's one of the random things I've noticed that's been very, 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 very beneficial. So yeah, I feel quite buzzing off that pre.